Good morning, students. Today we will start chapter number 5, India, Agriculture, Industry and Transportation of Standard 7th SST. First of all, I will tell you what is agriculture. Agriculture is the science and art of cultivating plants and livestock. Agriculture was the key development in the rise of sedentary human civilization, whereby farming of domesticated spices created food surpluses that enable people to live in cities. Our India is an agricultural country. About 70% of the people are engaged in agricultural activities. The prosperity of the country is based on the development of agriculture. Different types of crops are grown in India. इंडिया में अलग अलग types of crops grow होते हैं. Crops grown are useful either for food or for industry. जो भी crops grow होते हैं वो या तो खाने में काम आते हैं या तो industry के लिए काम आते हैं. Agriculture has progressed by leaps and bounds after independence. इंडिपेंडेंस के बाद इंडिया ने एग्रीकल्चर में बहुत ही प्रोग्रेस प्राप्त किया है. नाउ इंडिया इज गाइडिंग द डेवलपिंग नेशंस इन इंडस्ट्रियल टेक्नोलॉजी. सो बेस्ड ऑन दिस, इन एग्रीकल्चर ऑफ इंडिया इज डिवाइडेड इनटू 4 टाइप्स. फर्स्ट इज नॉर्मल और अनइरिगेटेड एग्रीकल्चर, सेकेंड इज ड्राई फार्मिंग, थर्ड इज इरिगेशन फार्मिंग एंड फोर्थ इज प्लांटेशन. So let's see the first one, normal or unirrigated agriculture. The agriculture which depends on rainwater is called normal or unirrigated agriculture. This type of agriculture is failed at times as the rain in India is irregular and uncertain. So first is sorghum or millet. Millet are grown in arid regions. Sorghum is grown in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Tamil Nadu, etc. in India. And in India, millet is grown in Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana, etc. India holds the first position in the cultivation of millet. Next is corn. In India, corn is used as food by the people dwelling in mountainous regions. It is also used as fodder for animals. In India, corn is grown in Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, etc. Next is groundnut. Groundnut requires less rain to grow. Groundnut को grow करने में बहुत ही कम बारिश चाहिए. Groundnut is grown in Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, etc. in India. Gujarat is a leading state in groundnut in India. 50% of the edible oil is extracted from groundnut. Second is dry farming. During monsoon, where the water is collected in low-lying areas, farming is practiced after the land gets dry. It is called dry farming. For example, wheat and gram are grown in winter in the Bhal region of Gujarat. This type of farming is failed at times as it is dependent on rain. Third is irrigation farming. The land where the farms are supplied with water by means of wells, lakes, canals, etc. is called irrigation farming. This method is very important for Rabi crop, that is winter crop. In India, irrigation is carried out on 30% of land. First is sugarcane. Sugarcane is the example of irrigation farming. Sugarcane is grown in Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Punjab, Haryana, Bihar, Gujarat, etc. in India. India is a leading country in sugarcane in the world. Hot and humid climate is favorable for sugarcane. Next example of irrigation farming is cotton. Cotton crop takes 6 to 8 months to get ready. 6 से 8 महीने cotton crops को लगते हैं ready होने में. The sky should be clear when it is harvested. जब वो harvest होता है तब sky एकदम clear होना चाहिए. Cotton crop is grown in Gujarat, Maharashtra, Punjab, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Haryana, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, etc. in India. Gujarat is a leading state in the production of cotton crop in India. Third is jute. Jute crops takes 8 to 10 months to get ready. 8 से 10 महीने jute crops को ready होने में लगते हैं. The harvested stems of the jute fiber is first tied together and soaked in water to soften. पहले हार्वेस्टेड स्टेम्स होते हैं जूट फाइबर के, उनको एक साथ बांध के और पानी में डुबो के उसको सॉफ्ट करने के लिए रखा जाता है. द फाइबर्स आर देन स्ट्राइप्ड फ्रॉम द स्टॉक्स इन लॉन्ग स्ट्रैंड्स एंड वॉश्ड इन क्लियर रनिंग वाटर. फिर तंतुओं को लंबे स्टैंड में डंठल से निकाला जाता है और साफ बहते पानी में धोया जाता है. Then they are hung up or spread on thatched roofs to dry. फिर वे hung up होते हैं या सूखी छत पर फैलकर सूख जाते हैं. Jute is mainly grown and produced in the fertile delta of Ganga in West Bengal of India. Besides this, it is also grown in Assam, Bihar, Odisha and Uttar Pradesh. फोर्थ इज पैडी. पैडी इज एन इम्पॉर्टेंट क्रॉप ऑफ इंडिया. पैडी वो इम्पॉर्टेंट क्रॉप है इंडिया का. इट इज़ अ स्टेपल डाइट ऑफ मोस्ट ऑफ द इंडियंस. ज़्यादातर इंडियंस का ये स्टेपल डाइट है. पैडी इज ग्रोन इन वेस्ट बंगाल, तमिलनाडु, आंध्र प्रदेश, बिहार, उत्तर प्रदेश, उड़ीसा, छत्तीसगढ़, आसाम, केरला, महाराष्ट्र, गुजरात एक्सेट्रा इन इंडिया. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज प्लांटेशन. When certain crops are grown in the garden method and taken care of as garden, it is called as plantation. The gardens of tea, coffee, fruits, flowers, coconut trees, rubber, cinchona, betel nut, etc. are categorized under this type of farming. In plantation, tea, coffee, rubber, cinchona, coconut tree, betel nut, mango, cashew nut, banana, pineapple, orange, papaya, apple, apricot, walnut, grapes, flowers, etc. crops are included. Besides this, spices like cinnamon, clove, cardamom, nutmeg, pepper, etc. and trees like sandalwood are grown in plantation. Example is tea. Tea is grown on the slopes of mountains where the forests are clear. ट्रीज कहाँ ग्रो होते हैं? वो माउंटेन के स्लोप्स पे ग्रो होते हैं जहाँ पे फॉरेस्ट क्लियर होते हैं. वाटर लॉगिंग नियर द रूट्स ऑफ द टी प्लांट्स इज हार्मफुल फॉर द प्लांटेशन. मतलब जो पानी भरता है ना, भरा हुआ रहता है, वो टी प्लांटेशन के लिए हार्मफुल है. दैट इज़ वाई इट इज़ ग्रोन ऑन माउंटेन स्लोप. इसी की वजह से वो माउंटेन स्लोप पे ग्रो करते हैं ताकि वो स्लोप से पानी बह जाए. टी इज़ ग्रोन इन आसाम, वेस्ट बंगाल, तमिलनाडु, Kerala, Karnataka, etc. in India. Assam is a leading state in the production of tea in India. Coffee. So how was discovery of coffee plant done? So Kaldi daily took his goats for grazing. He was fed up with the frolicking of goats. One day he ate the fruit of the plant which his goats were eating and he also felt fresh. तो काल्दी अपनी गोट को रोज ग्रेज करने के लिए, मतलब घुमाने के लिए लेके जाता था. एक दिन उसने क्या किया, जो उसकी गोट्स खाते थे, जो फ्रूट खाते थे, एक प्लांट का वो फ्रूट खाते थे, उसने वो खा के देखा और उसने बहुत ही फ्रेश फील किया. दस ही इंट्रोड्यूस्ड कॉफ़ी टू द वर्ल्ड. इसी तरह से उसने कॉफ़ी इंट्रोड्यूस की. कॉफ़ी इज ग्रोन इन कर्नाटका, केरला, तमिलनाडु इन इंडिया. Next is irrigation. So how irrigation is important in India? The monsoon of India is irregular and uncertain. In most of the areas of the country, the rain falls before or late, more or less. Consequently, the land cannot be fully used for cultivation. More than one crop cannot be cultivated during the year. The proportion of fertile land for cultivation is big in India. The climate is of different types as the crops can be cultivated through the whole year. The farmers of the country are hardworking and skillful. In these circumstances, if the farms are got water throughout the whole year, plenty of production can be taken. If the facilities of irrigation are constantly got whole year, agriculture would be an important profession. Thus, for taking crops throughout the whole year in agriculture, irrigation is more important in India. Next is industries. An industry is a group of manufacturers that produce a particular kind of goods or services. It is mainly classified into three types. First, investment. Second, number of employees. And third, quantity of production. So let's know more about industries. This is the picture of cottage industries. So the people make things at home in which the investment is very low is called cottage industry. For example, industries for making incense sticks, papad, khakra, pickles, etc. are cottage industries. Next is small scale industry. The industry which is run by some machinery in small factories, some workers, and in which investment is more than cottage industry is called small scale industry. For example, industries for making clothes, handmade paper, furniture, toys, vessels, electronic devices, etc. are small scale industry. Next is heavy industry. The industry which consists of big factories, big machineries, large number of workers, work and requires heavy investment is called heavy industries. Example of heavy industry are iron and steel industry to make motor industry, cement industry to build aeroplane and steamer industry, etc. Cotton cloth industries. Cotton is required to make cotton cloth. Cotton cloth industry is developed where plenty of cotton is grown. Cotton industry has developed in the cities of India like Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Surat, Coimbatore, Chennai, etc. Woolen industry. The industry was started as a cottage industry and now it has developed into an important big इंडस्ट्री। पहले ये इंडस्ट्री कॉटेज इंडस्ट्री जैसे स्टार्ट हुई थी, लेकिन अभी ये बहुत बड़ी और इम्पॉर्टेंट इंडस्ट्री बन गई है। In India, woolen industry has developed mainly in Punjab and Haryana. Ludhiana is the main center of woolen clothes. Moreover, this industry has also developed in Kanpur, Solapur, Bengaluru, Jamnagar, Baroda and Ahmedabad. Sugar industry. Which crop is required to prepare sugar? Sugarcane crop is required to make sugar. Sugarcane juice is required to make sugar. Sugar industry is mainly developed in Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Punjab, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu in India. Cement industry. Which minerals are required for cement industries? Limestone is required for cement industries. Where is cement used? I have seen the uses of cement in the construction of houses, bridges, dams, roads, etc. Cement industries has developed in states like Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, etc. Paper industry. Paper is used daily by everyone. हर रोज हर इंसान से पेपर तो यूज़ होता ही है. In India, paper mills are situated in West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Odisha, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Punjab, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Assam, etc. in India. पेपर यूज्ड इन न्यूज़पेपर इज़ मेड इन नेपानगर मध्य प्रदेश. जो पेपर न्यूज़पेपर में यूज़ होता है वो नेपानगर और मध्य प्रदेश में बनते हैं. द करेंसी नोट पेपर इज़ मेड इन होशंगाबाद एंड देवास. होशंगाबाद और देवास में जो करेंसी नोट में पेपर यूज़ होता है वो वहाँ पे बनता है. Iron steel industry. The small nails to huge machinery and their spare parts are made from the iron and steel industries. The main centers of iron steel industry in India are Jamshedpur, Bokaro, Durgapur, Rourkela, Bhilai, Bhadravati, Banpur, Salem, Vishakhapatnam, etc. Next is jute industry. Jute cloth, jute bags, ropes, strings, gunny bags, etc. are made from the fibers of jute. Nowadays, the demand for gunny bags and jute bags have reduced. Jute mills are mainly located in Titanagar, Howrah, Sialdah, Kolkata, etc., which are situated on the banks of Hooghly River in West Bengal in India. Nowadays, instead of jute bags, bags made from artificial fibers are in demand. Next is petrochemical industry. Mineral oil is extracted from the interior of the earth. अर्थ के इंटीरियर से मिनरल ऑयल एक्सट्रैक्ट होता है. देयर आर मैनी कंपोनेंट्स इन मिनरल ऑयल. और मिनरल ऑयल में बहुत सारे कंपोनेंट्स होते हैं. डिफरेंट कंपोनेंट्स आर सेपरेटेड आफ्टर इट्स प्योरिफिकेशन. अलग अलग कंपोनेंट्स सेपरेट होते हैं उनको प्योरीफाई करने के बाद. और उसमें से क्या मिलता है? केरोसिन, डीजल, पेट्रोल, तार, कोल, ये सब मिलता है. दिस इंडस्ट्री इज डिपेंडेंट ऑन मिनरल ऑयल. और इस तरह से इंडस्ट्रीज मिनरल ऑयल पे डिपेंड करती है. The refineries in Vadodara, Jamnagar, Mumbai, Vishakhapatnam, Chennai, etc. purify mineral oil. और वडोदरा, जामनगर, मुंबई, विशाखापट्टनम, चेन्नई की जो रिफाइनरीज है वो मिनरल ऑयल को प्योरीफाई करती है. The dyeing and pharmaceutical industries are parts of the petrochemical industries. Dyeing मीन्स जो डाई लगाते हैं, मीन्स जैसे चादर पे या उन पे सबके कलर करते हैं, वैसी इंडस्ट्रीज़ और फार्मास्यूटिकल इंडस्ट्रीज़ है वो पेट्रोकेमिकल इंडस्ट्रीज़ के पार्ट हैं. Various chemicals, soda ash, petrochemicals, etc. are produced as a part of the dyeing and pharmaceutical industry. Today, chemical fertilizers are used more in agriculture. आजकल एग्रीकल्चर में chemical fertilizers ज़्यादा यूज़ होते हैं. और the chemical fertilizer factories are located at, और इन केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर्स की फैक्ट्रीज कलोल, वडोदरा, सिंदरी, मुंबई, गोरखपुर एंड दुर्गापुर में लोकेटेड है. So in short, we can say in refineries, petrol, diesel, kerosene, paraffin, naphtha, lubricating oil, fuel oil, tar, coal, etc. are got from the mineral oil. The components separated from the mineral oil are called petrochemicals. Transportation in India. Roads and transportations are not only used by man to transport goods from one place to another, but also to bring the people nearer to each other. Roads and transportation का उपयोग न केवल मैन द्वारा गुड्स को एक प्लेस से दूसरे प्लेस तक ले जाने के लिए किया जाता है, बल्कि लोगों को एक दूसरे के पास लाने के लिए भी किया जाता है. इट हेल्प्स इन प्रमोटिंग द यूनिटी ऑफ नेशन. ये यूनिटी ऑफ नेशन की यूनिटी बढ़ाने में हेल्पफुल रहते हैं. देयर आर 5 टाइप्स ऑफ वेज ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन. फर्स्ट इज रोडवेज, सेकेंड इज रेलवेज, थर्ड इज एयरवेज, फोर्थ इज वाटरवेज एंड फिफ्थ इज रोपवेज. Next is roadways. Roadways are a unique feature of a nation and are equally beneficial. Roadways nation की एक अनूठी विशेषता है और समग्र रूप से फायदेमंद है. Roads are constructed to connect villages and provide facilities of transportation to the villages. Villages को जोड़ने और villages में transportation की सुविधा प्रदान करने के लिए roads को construct किया जाता है. The road web of India is the biggest one in the world. India की road web world में सबसे बड़ी है. There are 4 types of roadways. First is village road, second is district road, third is state highway, and fourth is national highway. Village road, the road which connects the village with the main city of taluka or district, it is called village road. Second, district road, the road which connects the major regions and cities with taluka center is called district road. State highway, the road which connects the capital with district headquarters and important cities is called state highway. Fourth is national highway, the road which connects the main cities, ports, administrative headquarters of the country, etc. is called national highway. It connects one state with another. National highway number 7 is the longest highway in India, which extends from Varanasi to Kanyakumari. National highway number 35 is the shortest highway, which connects Kolkata to Bongaon, the city near the border of Bangladesh. रेलवे. इंडियन रेलवेज इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट मोड ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन. इंडियन रेलवे वो बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट मोड ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन है. मैनी पीपल ट्रैवल टुगेदर एट द सेम टाइम. एक ही समय पे बहुत सारे लोग ट्रैवल कर सकते हैं. गुड्स इन बल्क क्वांटिटी कैन बी ट्रांसपोर्टेड टुगेदर. बल्क मीन्स बहुत ज़्यादा क्वांटिटी में गुड्स होता है, वो हम एक साथ ट्रांसपोर्ट कर सकते हैं. ट्रैवलिंग हैज़ बिकम फास्टर एंड टुडे इंस्टेड ऑफ कोल, डीजल और इलेक्ट्रिक इंजिन्स आर यूज्ड. ट्रैवलिंग है वो बहुत ही फास्टर हो गई है और आज के ज़माने में तो कोल, डीजल के बदले इलेक्ट्रिक इंजिन्स भी यूज़ हो रहे हैं. द रेलवे इज़ यूजफुल फॉर द फास्ट, चीप एंड सेफ ट्रैवलिंग एंड फॉर ट्रांसपोर्टिंग गुड्स इन बल्क क्वांटिटी. There are metro rails in Delhi and Kolkata in India. Next is waterways. In India, waterways are the most important and inexpensive mode of transportation. इंडिया में वाटरवेज है वो बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट है और बहुत ही सस्ता मोड ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन है. The rivers Ganga and Brahmaputra are useful for internal waterways because they are large and perennial rivers. Hence, steamers, boats are used to transport passengers and goods throughout the years. पूरे साल में steamers और boats goods और passengers को transport करने में help होती है उनकी. International trade and traveling for pleasure can be carried out via the waterways. Waterways की मदद से international trade भी होता है और traveling भी होता है. वो traveling तो बहुत ही pleasurable होता है, बहुत ही enjoyment होता है. Next is airways. Airways are used to reach from one place to another in short span of time. Airports are constructed for the safe takeoff and landing of the airplanes. The international airports are located in Ahmedabad, Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, Chennai and Tiruvananthapuram, Panaji, Bengaluru, Kochi, Amritsar, etc. Indian Airlines provides the service for domestic travel and Air India provides the service for international travel. Apart from this, private airlines also function as an important means of travel by air. Private airlines भी मौजूद होती है जो हमको हेल्प करती है ट्रैवल करने के लिए. Next is ropeways. In the mountainous region where roads or railways cannot be constructed, ropeways are constructed. In Gujarat, ropeways are constructed in Pavagadh, Saputara and Ambaji. In Bihar, it is constructed in Rajgiri and in many places of the Himalayas. I hope students this chapter is clear to you.